What's going on, everybody? Liam O'Reilly, Vermont economic realtor. Hope you're doing well. The Northwestern Vermont housing market stats are out. We're going to talk about those today, see what's going on in the market that I work in, and take a look at the numbers. Before we get into everything, if you are looking to buy or sell a home here in Vermont, all my contact information is in the description. Feel free to reach out to me directly. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have and help you with your transaction. So let's get right into it. Here is the monthly snapshot from NVRA. So they actually got a stat wrong on this snapshot, and we're going to go into the actual sheet that they have that goes over the statistics. The median sales price is $432 for single family homes, but that's up 22%, not down 22% year over year. So housing prices are starting to rise, and the reason why it's so important to look at your local market is because this varies drastically from the mean, from the median housing stats that are coming out across the United States. I know there's headlines all over the place that talk about how the U.S. housing market has seen a year-over-year decline for the first time in 10 years. I saw a headline of this, I think today, or maybe it was yesterday. Um, you know, the thing is that there is no U.S. housing market. Every housing market is different. There's a bunch of different markets across the country that make up the entire, United States. But what's going on in Vermont is going to vary greatly from what's going on in places like Texas or San Francisco, and we've talked about this a lot on the channel. So I just wanted to go over everything quickly. Actually, let me scroll back up to the top here for you folks, just to take a look at that sales price that I mentioned at the beginning. Median sales price. So actually, even that number was wrong. I think they had it at 425. It's 427, which is up 22%. I trust this sheet more than I trust the snapshot. What I understand is they look at all the data, they put it into the sheet, and then it's probably somebody else that does the snapshot and does that graphic. And I think there was some miscommunication or misunderstanding with the graphic stats that went up there. But as you can see, up from 350 last year to 427. And if you look at that chart to the left of where I have highlighted here, you can see the little gray line down in the middle. That gray line is the month of February last year. So right here is where February 2022 was. You look at how low housing prices were back then and how much they've shot up now. It's really insane. But as you can see, although we're going up year over year, month over month, prices are not skyrocketing. Now, something that's very significant is the days on market here. Look at that, up 32% year over year. So, in my opinion, that's a pretty big sign of things changing. If you look at where things were last year, 37 days on market compared to 49. I mean, we're clearly trending upwards. At the same time, new listings are down, right? New listings are down 20%, which 20% sounds like a big number, and it would be a big number if this was the summer and things were still down 20%. But because it's only 25 homes instead of, we're at 100 homes instead of 125, I don't know if this is statistically significant enough to put a lot of weight on, wow, new listings were down 20% from a year ago for single family homes. But it's like, yeah, they were, but it's only 25 homes. It's not like it was 2,000 homes that got dropped to 1,600. So I want you folks to keep in mind that sometimes these stats can be a little bit misleading. Like this, perfect example here, month supply up 25%. Big number, but it's up from 0.8 months of supply to 1 month of supply, which is still significantly under what it should be and what we saw pre-pandemic. So I wanted to scroll through, take a look at things, some of these stats here. The days on market. Now we're seeing a little deviation between the days on market of townhomes versus the single family home days on market. So if you look all the way to the right of this graph here, the green line is single family homes, the blue line are townhomes. You can see the days on market for single family homes is shooting up, and the days on market for townhomes is staying stable, or it's going up slightly, but not as much as the single family homes, even though it says this 100 53% in February. It's still only 23 days on market. We're still well under where the single family homes are. So, what's going on with new listings down, albeit slightly, but still down. And then if we look at inventory, inventory is up. Let me just find it here. Might be down. Median sales price, average sales price. Okay, this is a significant piece of data to keep in mind as well. The percentage of original list price received. So what this stat is if people are offering under the list price as opposed to the multiple offer situations that have been going on. As you can see, the norm since 2005, as far back as this graph goes, is to offer under the original list price for a home. All the way back since 2005, even in that hot market, people were still offering under list price. Now, if we look at where we're at today, single family homes are starting to come back to that situation. People are starting to accept offers under list price. Homes are sitting on the market for a little bit longer, and there's less bidding wars going on. So that is an important stat to keep in mind, and a sign that things are starting to shift around here. And here we go. Inventory of homes for sale. Look at how low we are compared to this historical chart. So yes, we're up. We're up 2.6% for single family homes and up 30% for townhomes, which I think is a great thing that we're up 30% for townhomes, because townhomes are more affordable and we just need more housing around here. So 30% increase, although we're still below 2021 levels, is a great sign for the overall housing market. And then obviously a little bump here in new listings for single family homes. So what is going on? What is going on in the Vermont housing market? New listings are up slightly. Excuse me, new listings are down slightly, down 25 single family homes compared to down from 125 last year to 100 this year. So new listings are down slightly. Less people are listing their homes. Inventory, especially of single family homes, is up a little bit, or excuse me, especially of townhomes, is up a little bit. And the days on market, especially for single family homes and the offers that are getting accepted, are under the original list price. So what this is telling me is that, and this is something that I've mentioned a few times on this channel, and I think it rings true, is that the homes that are sitting on the market, they are selling for under list price. Sellers are willing to negotiate, and there's more of those homes, right? Especially townhomes. Especially, there's more single family homes have a longer average day on market. So although homes are sitting for a little bit longer, the new listings that hit the market and are great, there's still enough buyers out there to snatch them up. So at least throughout right now, that is what's going on. Now, I think we are seeing a little bit of a change here in the Vermont housing market, especially this week. New listings this week in particular are way up. The previous 2 weeks were very slow, but we're at Tuesday, March 21st, and listings, we've seen a ton of listings hit the market this week. So I think, this is really a sign that the spring market is here, that things are starting to move forward, and we're going to see more inventory as we move into the spring. We'll see what happens with rates. I mean, I think if rates drop, then we can see prices take off again. I think if rates stay where they are, at least throughout the spring and the summer, then we'll probably see prices stay where they are as well, because there's still so much demand and so many people out here looking for homes. I guess another thing that's factoring into the days on market of single family homes is that, in my opinion, there's a lot of beat up homes and sellers who want top dollar for them. But the amount of buyers who are willing to pay top dollar is decreasing. However, those homes are selling, at least some of them are, because of the lack of inventory, because there aren't many great properties on the market and there's not many new listings coming to market. So, it's kind of creating a standoff here between sellers of homes that are beat up and buyers who really just want to get something to live in. So anyway, Lee O'Reilly, Vermont Economic Realtor. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment. I love hearing what you folks have to say. I always learn a lot. I hope you found this beneficial. I'm going to leave these reports in the description so you can take a deeper look into all of this data. And I'll see you guys in the next video.